Hey guys, Electro Ninja here, and welcome back to Electro Ninja's Lab. And welcome, and oh boy! So if you guys didn't see today's earlier video, well, you really should, because it is the first part of this video. So definitely check that out. So for those of you guys who weren't aware, just briefly, all of Miraculous takes place in 1 year, at least so far. But Season 4 is going to be the first summer of Miraculous, which will mean that we will finally be past the Trash Kraken. Now, I already said in my video that we're past the Trash Kraken, so just be aware of that. So, hopefully you guys have already watched that, but let's just get into this. So what exactly is going to be going on in Season 4, the summer season? Well, quite simply, it is going to be a lot of stuff. Probably not much to do with Lila. However, there will be some complications with Lila. On top of that, we are going to be dealing with the relationships. Now, this is complicated stuff, and I don't really want to get too far into it, but it is something to just be aware of. That part of the season is going to be about the relationships. But there are two things that I do want to make you guys aware of. So a while back, I can't exactly say when, but a while back, Thomas Ostruck said, and I think a few other people said, that they were going to make two very important episodes for Miraculous. One that takes place in New York, and one that takes place in China. Now, there's a few other episodes that they've also mentioned, like a Halloween special and stuff like that, but these two episodes are kind of important. First off, the New York episode. What exactly would that be? Quite simply, I think that it's going to be Hawkmoth trying to confirm without a doubt that Ladybug is Marinette and Cat Noir is Adrien. Basically, he is going to invite Marinette, as well as maybe a few other people, to go to that he already knows are not Ladybug or Cat Noir, and he is going to say, okay, we're going to go to New York because I want to help you get some good information about being a fashion designer. We'll go there for like a few weeks, and hopefully it will help you guys help you to learn and stuff like that. But his actual intent is to actually create an Akuma at some point while they are in New York. And by doing this, it means that he can actually make sure that Ladybug and Cat Noir are Marinette and Adrien, respectively. Now, at this point, obviously, Marinette and Adrien already will have known each other's identities. And things are a bit awkward because they both know that each other loves each other, but also Luca and Kagami will probably be there. So things are a bit awkward between them. And suddenly there's an akumatized victim. Now they have to deal with this because only they can fix it. They can't entrust it to the other heroes of New York. Even though they know that there are people here that could handle it, they're the only ones who can cleanse the Akuma. So they have to deal with it, and this makes something abundantly clear to them, that Hawkmoth came with them, which they then should realize means that it's one of the people that was with them, which instantly will make them think of Gabriel, or at least have some inclination that it could very easily be him. It's either that or Hawkmoth just so happened to also be going there at the same time. But the thing is that they will also realize, oh, wait, he probably knows that it's us now. We need to take care of this. So they both start working to make sure that their families and their loved ones are safe, especially once they return to France to get that taken care of. And one of the first things that they would do, that Marinette decides to do, is to get her family away from France. Now, what would be a good way for her to do that? Well, China. The thing is that we already know that Marinette's mom was actually born in China, and it would be a good way to see Saint Shifu again, as well as um, a few more of Marinette's family, because most of her Chinese family lives in China. But another thing that this would be a good few episodes. I actually want more than just one episode of China. This would be a good thing to have where Marinette is actually communicating with Master Fu to learn more about the miraculous. So she might take the Dragon Miraculous with her while she's over in China and leave the Ladybug Miraculous with Cat Noir just to make sure that Paris is safe. While she takes care of her family, he'll keep things at bay there, and if Hawkmoth attacks, and then once she's taken care of her family, he'll take care of his family, making sure that they're safe and stuff like that. And while she's in China, she'll actually come up with some excuse like, "Hey, so I need to, so you guys should stay here for a little bit, but I have some things that I still need to do. I have my friends in Paris. So how about this? We can, me and Mr. Cheng, because that's what Master Fu goes by in his normal self. We'll return to Paris. You guys stay here and spend some more time with the family. But I have some stuff that I need to take care of with Jagged Stone and Kitty Section, which is a good excuse for her to go back without necessarily revealing that she is Ladybug, and it also gives her a good reason for her parents to stay in China for a few months while she and Cat Noir try and figure out what the heck is going on with Hawkmoth. That's another thing, though, because they don't actually know who exactly is Hawkmoth, and it could very easily be Adrien's parents, or his dad. So, that will be her returning. While she's there, she'll also, when she returns to Paris, the two of them will work together to figure out who would be the best fits for the other miraculous holders, because they need everyone. They need a full team to finally take down Hawkmoth, because they can't do it by themselves, so now's the perfect time to train. And that is going to be some of the major points of Season 4. On top of the fact that it's a good way for them to get to figure out their relationships, understand, oh, yeah, for Marinette, realizing, yeah, Luca's not really the right person for me. He's not really one for rules, and, well, he's kind of a free spirit, and while he is a great guy, he doesn't quite mesh. We don't quite mesh. That's something that she may realize. And the same goes for Adrien and Kagami. And the thing is that afterwards they realize, oh, yeah, we were always meant for each other. We've loved each other because, as both Marinette will realize that she actually has had feelings for Cat Noir for a long time, but because of the fact that both Luca and Adrien were in the way, and since now she's not 100% certain on Adrien, and she's now done with, she wasn't 100% certain with Adrien after the whole Kagami situation. Now that Luca is out of the way, she can actually see everything that she saw in Adrien in Cat Noir, realizing that, yeah, the two of them really are the same person, with or without the mask. And the same can go for the other way around, with Adrien realizing that he loves Marinette and not just Ladybug. And eventually, they will, the whole thing about where they need to give up their miraculous to get more help to Kagami and Luca will come about as relatively easy as possible. Now, obviously, a lot of what I've said in this video, as well as a few other videos, is what I personally would do. And a lot of times I actually end up being at least somewhat right. But I don't necessarily know if I'm absolutely right. So just be aware of that. If you guys want to see more videos like this, and you guys have your own theories about what is going to be happening in Season 4, please let me know, because I would love to hear them, and I do a series here on my channel called Fan Theory Review, so if you guys send me your theories, I will actually look over them and see, oh yeah, that could work, that's not quite the right thing, and stuff like that. So if you guys have your theories, please leave them down in the comments. And also, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and also ring that notification bell, because that way you can see all of this content whenever it goes up. And also definitely check out my Twitter, as well as several of my other links down in the description below, because I'm almost always on Twitter and I'm almost always on Discord, so if you guys want to talk to me, those are the two places to go. But anyways, guys, I have been Electro Ninja, and I will see you guys next time. But on!